Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, all right, before we get started, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakodash. Double honors once again, as always, and to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, all right, who rule well and taught us truth, peace, much love, and salutations as always to those for elect. All right, and just coming at you with a quick lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Shai. Lord's will, it be edifying to the elect, okay? You see by the title, Trouble for Jacob, and we're pretty much getting into that topic of Jacob's trouble. All right, because this is something that is getting ready to happen. All right, in the very near future, man. All right, brothers are seeing it, reporting in and seeing the things that are currently going on amongst the earth. Um, it's only a matter of time before Jacob's trouble fully hits. It's only a matter of time. It's literally only a matter of time. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And that's probably a better title. Not a matter of if, but when. Okay. And Lord willing, I can change the title. Let me see. I might be able to do it now. Let's see. Not if, but when. So yeah, the Wadi Habashim shot. So yeah, not if, but when. Okay. These things are getting ready to happen, and it's not a thing of circumstance. It's going or a thing of chance, or it may or may not happen. No, this is going to happen. It's just a matter of when. So, jumping straight into it, Jeremiah 30 and 5, it says, I'll start at 4. It says, and these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. Salakia. For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Right. So this is men, all right, in the latter days, all right, having their hands on their loins like they're about to have kids, like they're about to go into labor, which is ultimately signifying what's this? Let me see. Well, Second Ezra 16. Is it 16? I think it is. It says, men shall be afraid. Let's see. God damn it. Slack, bear with me. It might be 15. Yeah, it's 15. It's 15. Yep. Second Ezra's 15. The water y'all about my shot. Second Ezra's 15 and 18. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Okay, men shall be afraid. Men shall have what? Their where does it say that? Men shall have their hands on their loins as a woman in travail. The faces are going to be turned into paleness. People are going to be in a very bad predicament when all hell breaks loose. And this is Jacob's trouble. This is what we have been warning you about. Okay, starting with our apostles and the elders of Great Millstone on down, the elder bishops. Okay, this is what we've been warning you about. Again, not if, but when. See, and the problem is everybody has been treating it as a if it happens. Well, let's just say it. They treat it like it's a hypothetical. The prophecies are not hypothetical. These are stamped. Let's see what the opposite of hypothetical is. Just real quick. It's bullshit, man. Well, I'll get the word for hypothetical. It says involving or being based on a suggested idea or theory, being or evolving a hypothesis. Right. So a idea or a theory, but this isn't what we're talking about. These aren't ideas. These aren't theories. These are facts. This is what the Most High has set up. Okay, and this is what you have to prepare your minds for. So Jeremiah 30:6 again, it says, "Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness." All right, T. Now let me ask you a question: do men give birth to babies? Then why do they stand there, ashen faced, hands pressed against their sides like a woman in labor? And the answer is because these men, all right, ultimately everybody, but especially the men, they're gonna be in a low ass spot, man. They're gonna be fucked up. Jake is not finna make it out of this thing, and that's what y'all fail to realize. This is not again. This is not a if, but when. When these prophecies come to pass, and it's fully uh is fully is made evident that you don't serve Yahweh Shema Shai, in that day you will receive a very harsh judgment. There's not going to be any ifs, ands, or buts about it. You will receive a harsh judgment, man. That's why when you go back to Second Ezra 15, it said what it said: the city shall be troubled, houses shall be destroyed, men shall be afraid. The biggest fucking celebrities you could think of, the most athletic celebrities that you could think of, they're going to be acting like women in that day, because that's how bad it's going to be. Jeremiah 30:7, the last for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. He shall be saved out of it, ultimately the elect. Okay? The elect is going to be saved out of that dreadful day. Okay? And then two, let me get this, and all right, here we go. That's great. All right, I gotta get a new laptop. This ain't working no more. Daniel 12:1, and the header says the time of the end. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. Right, this time that's getting ready to happen, it hasn't happened before. It hasn't happened to any other nation, okay, on the earth. You going through our history, it's never happened like what's getting ready to happen has never taken place, has never occurred. All right. So you have to be very mindful of that. And this is why Michael is going to have to stand up. This is why he's going to have to be there for the children of which standeth for the children of thy people. Michael the archangel is going to have to step in at that point. That's how bad it's going to be. And he's only stepping in for the elect, such as was never since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book, and written in the book of life. So if you're not written in the book of life, Michael's not standing up for you. Michael's not going to be defending you in that day. He's really going to be there to cast out a judgment. Okay. But this is what's getting ready to happen. This is bad times. And we know it because Esau is getting ready to come down with that great wrath. Revelation 12:12, it says, yeah, it says, hold on, Salaki. God damn. It's fucking 6 o'clock. Nobody's that tired, bro. They dog me on your tongue. Bashim side. But Revelation 12:12, it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." Right. So he knows that his time is short. So he's getting ready to bring out more and more demonic laws, draconian measures. And in that process, Jake is going to be the main focus of the attack. And it's going to be for you 2/3. This Jacob's trouble is for 2/3 to receive their judgment. But us as the elect, we're still going to be um in the midst of it. Let me see. Revelation 3:10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." So we still have to go through these things. We're going to be presented with the chip. We're going to be presented with life or death, uh, a lack of bread, a lack of water, lack of resources. These are things that we have to deal with as well. But Yahweh Shema Shai has us covered. Okay. And we're going to be protected when it's all said and done. Okay. So these are things that, again, not if but when. And something that we have to keep in mind. We got to make sure our faith is up to par when that time comes. Okay. Because if it's not, then you're not going to make it through. You're not going to make it through. But what does it say? You keep reading here, Revelation 3:11. It says, "Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown." Right. Jacob's trouble is not going to take us out. That's just going to be for our trials and tribulation. That's going to be that's our test to see if we're worthy enough. Okay. And Lord willing, we are. That's why it says that no man take thy crown. Fuck Esau and the rules that he's passing and your family members and shit. No. Hey, when it's all said and done, we're serving Yahweh Bashim Shai. We're more so focused on him than anything. Anything, anyone, anybody. All right. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him in the name of my power, in the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. Right. Oh, what does it say? He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. Okay. So we're looking to overcome so we could be made, that pillar in the temple of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay. New Jerusalem coming down from the chariots. That's what we're looking forward to. But again, it's not a matter, it's not a thing of if, it's a matter of when. These things are going to come to pass. These prophecies are popping off, man. So we have to be mindful. To myself, first and foremost, we have to be mindful. You got to be considerate, and you got to continue to watch and look out for the times, man. Look out for the signs. So, Lord's will, this is edifying. Just something real quick. And before we close, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. And double honors once again, as always, unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us the truth. Peace, much love, and salutations as always to the elect. To the next one, shalom.